Today we are looking at the biggest differences in DBD Mobile versus DBD Core. Like this one, have you ever seen this Mori before? Kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. There are a lot of different things from DBD Mobile, especially now that they're working with NetEast and the actual core of Dead by Daylight, and we're gonna go over every single one of those. If you do enjoy, leave a like down below and subscribe for some more content like this. Also, big shout out to our Twitch channel. Make sure you're following it. We will be live every single weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's jump on into it. We're gonna start off with the juicy ones, the skins and the Moris. These are things that are completely different from the core of Dead by Daylight. Let's break it down even more into just the Moris. So there's actually quite a lot of different Moris on NetEast versus core DBD. For example, here is the Mori of the nurse. It looks really different and unique compared to the actual core of Dead by Daylight. Let's take a look at the new Hag Mori on NetEast as well. Now that one looks a lot more impressive than the one that we have in the core of Dead by Daylight. How about the clown? He has a different Mori as well. Compared to the normal game, we really have something that's not as impressive. Trapper by far is one of my favorite Moris in NetEast. Take a look at this. Compared to the core DBD, his Mori is just outstanding and I love it so much. Now the other part about this is the exclusive skins that DBD Mobile has to offer, specifically again with NetEast. There's actually quite a few different collections that they have, notably the Frosty collection that they originally have that thus some of them made its way into the core of DBD, but a lot of these Frost collections are still only in DBD Mobile. You've seen some of these in the actual Moris and they look absolutely fantastic. On top of that, there are tons of other cosmetics that are exclusive. We have the Nurse cosmetics, we have a Nia specific one for Feng, the Scarecrow Clown that is super iconic, the Trapper that is all gold, there's also a silver version, we have the Dark Magician of the White himself, and so much other skins that the game has to offer that we typically don't see on core DBD. A lot of these ideas I really wish comes into the core of DBD because they are absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't mind them bringing something like this. Considering we've already seen some crossovers in the past, I wouldn't put it past them if they decided to do it again towards the future. Another cool thing that they have is their daily login reward. Every single day that you log into Dead by Daylight Mobile, you'll earn some awesome rewards, these being pretty standard with blood points and then shards, leading all the way to some Auric cells. We don't really have any way to earn Auric cells besides purchasing them in the core of the game, and considering that it's free to play on mobile and you're getting Auric cells and you have to pay for the game itself on Steam or on console and you don't even get to earn Auric cells is pretty disappointing. I'm hoping that in the future we'll have rewards that will include blood points, items, iridescent shards, and of course the Auric cells to purchase some new items. They also have free tickets that they give that let you play other characters, which is really awesome as well. We used to have something like this with Splinter offerings, but they were removed and now you can no longer play these DLCs and just try out what some of these killers feel like. Hopefully in the future, this is something that they decide to bring into the game because I think it'll be really cool. Expanding a little bit on that free ticket, expanding a little bit more on the free ticket system, this is a new unique feature for DBD Mobile, and it's designed to give you an opportunity to choose a variety of characters and see their perspectives before you actually buy them. Again, we had these as splinters in Dead by Daylight that allowed you to play pretty much any character if you had their offering without purchasing them. However, they removed that feature moving towards the future. These free tickets that are in DBD Mobile allow you to play for 6, 12, and 24 hours of that character, and it is a free to use ticket. For splinters in Dead by Daylight Core, when they were in the game, it only lasted for one match, and you didn't really get to pick what you could use on those characters was basically you pick the killer. If you got the offering, you would play the offering and your killer would be transformed into that one with the same perks and whatever add-ons, the same rarities essentially, which was quite cool until they eventually removed that. With the free tickets, we obviously see that you can play for 6, 12, and 24 hours, which I think would be pretty cool if once every month you gave people a free ticket for 6 hours, let them try out a killer if they want to buy it, and see if they vibe with it. I have so many people that ask me what killer they should purchase next, and I think this would be a fantastic way to allow people to figure out what they want. Of course, you can buy these characters with shards as well to get them for free on the core of DBD, but you can do that on mobile as well, so not too much of a difference there. Another cool thing that was in Dead by Daylight Mobile that we don't have in core is what they call super mystery boxes. This happened a while ago, and I'm not sure if it currently still is going on because I don't actively play DBD Mobile, but this basically allowed you to get cosmetics in what was their Bloodweb. You could literally go, open up some boxes, and if you were lucky, you would get an exclusive cosmetic piece for a character. In the case that I remember, this was for Meg and the Wraith, and you can unlock their sets, obviously 6 in total, by progressively leveling up your characters. This is pretty damn sick. It'll give you more of a reason to grind out a little bit. Obviously, we're getting some massive changes to the prestiging and the leveling up system, so it would be cool if there was actually even more incentive to level up your character instead of the sparkles that are around your item frame once you're a certain prestige. Having some exclusive cosmetics is great, and everybody wanted Legacy, so why not make it a chance kind of thing that you can get on every single Bloodweb? I think it would be pretty cool moving on forward. Another cool thing that they have is the Bloodmarket. I've mentioned that they don't really have a Bloodweb, and obviously it is a huge grind on the core game. For a mobile game, you want to make it quick pace and easy to go. So what they have instead is what is known as the Bloodmarket for the survivor and the killer. You can swap between the roles, and you use your blood points in order to purchase items, offerings, and add-ons throughout. As each level progresses, you get better items and offerings, etc. with better rarity, and once you complete all of it, it will refresh in 24 hours. You can also force refresh this in order to find something better, but that is essentially how it works. This reduces the grind tenfold because now all of your survivors are sharing all of the items as well as your killers with the offerings. The add-ons for the killers are a little bit more exclusive, so that's a little bit more of a pain in the butt, but it still works out quite nice. I think a feature like this would be amazing to have into the core game, but it works better in the mobile version, and with our prestige coming out, it's not too bad. So I'm happy either way, but that is a really, really cool feature. The final thing that is different from the DBD Mobile or NetEase compared to the core of Dead by Daylight are disconnection bots. Now, this is something that has been rumored and talked about to come to core for such a long time, but we never actually seen it. We have seen some people using hacks to get bots into the game, and they would just tunnel people and they know where everyone's at, etc. But we never really see DBD core adapt something like this. They've mentioned that they wanted to, but they never actually decided to do so. Now, there's been a lot of debates on if this should or shouldn't happen, but it's yet a cool feature that happens in DBD Mobile. Obviously, it's needed more in a mobile space since you can disconnect way easier since you're on your phone and Wi-Fi compared to a hardwired connection if you're playing on console or if you're on PC. So it makes a lot of sense that they have a DC bot to replace survivors or killers if they get disconnected. Nonetheless, it is a really cool feature, and we actually played against a few bots in the past. They murdered my friend Polyester very, very easily because they basically have tunnel vision, but if improved upon, I think it could be quite nice, and it would be interesting to see if we had, considering we get a lot of DCs on the core of DBD. So there you go. Those are the major differences from DBD Mobile versus Dead by Daylight PC. There's a lot of exclusive things that happens on mobile, especially with the combination of NetEase, specifically the skins and the Moris that I think are the coolest, and I would love to see implemented into the core of Dead by Daylight. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like down below, subscribe for some more videos like this. We got a lot of cool videos planned for you guys. As always, I'm the King. I tip my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog.